Okay, we're back. So, as I was saying, we have one rune. Basically have two runes. Vault is open to us. Elf is an option. They don't quite have Vow Clutch online. However, we almost do. I think we're gonna pop into Elf. Because of our resistances. Although I would like to have our Lek. We can kill these elves really quickly, really easily. We have 3 silence, so that means we could use Dig Scroll if we wanted to. Make kill holes and do that relatively safely. Why don't we grab Curare? And that will be relatively useful. You don't need much in the way of throwing, or really any at all. Interesting. Corpse Route might be worth memorizing. How many amnesia do we have? 3? Yeah, let's get Corpse Route. Come on, stat form in this book. Nope. No luck yet. Heroism. Wow, we're taking a lot of damage. I'm gonna take a step. I'm gonna teleport. I'm gonna heal wounds. If he decided to double icicle me, we could have potentially taken a lot of damage. I'd like to have Senv, but wow, I just realized this quick blade that I was carrying around for Senv is vampiric. Wouldn't be that bad on a troll, but I don't need to swap that badly, so. How much damage can this guy do? Oops. $3d34. Not enough to kill me. Now it's enough to kill me. Silence. It's a bit of a shame. Wow, and another high-level elf who is now hasted. There he got the double acid blast. I'm gonna swing. Okay, we got him. Saved myself using one of my other silences. Foul clutch down to -17. The cost of training necromancy is still pretty low. So let's take that to 9, I guess. I like the fact that we have silence. That's really, really good. Ooh. Heroism. Agility, I guess. Berserk Rage. There we go. Agnes with Pain Lajatong can really do some work. Apparently, such a cool version of Agnes that she has her own little defender there. Wow, really? Okay, I didn't pass out. So that was very bad. We could have passed out and died. I'm not quite sure what a Spriggan Defender is doing here, or why I can't seem to melee it to death while berserked. But we're just going to leave it well enough alone. And it can be parked on this level, and I don't really care over much about it. Okay. Necromancy is still cheaper to train than Earth Magic. Down to 12% on the Vile Clutch. Come to think of it, I think we can just train Earth Magic from now on. And I don't care about the cost because it's so good. Actually, why don't we look for Mr. Defender? Okay, we've tried to explore 3 times, and it's just not showing itself. I wanted to get him off just off of that floor just to be safe, but I guess we're probably not going to be retreating to Elf 1. Statue form, 94% fail rate, but we're getting up there on Earth Magic. I imagine with a Brilliance Potion, we could probably cast it. Did he get shafted down here? Yeah, it's gotta be him, because he's got his Demon Whip of Electrocution. So he must have landed in a shaft. Well, we're gonna teleport. I guess that's why I couldn't find him. And down he goes. I'm mainly using this as a debuff. Or I actually need to use it to do damage to this Evening Star. Disto. Okay. Wave of Frost. Looks like we got an Ice Cave. We lack magic mapping. Real cold, we don't need that. You know what? I'm just gonna auto-explore. Maze of Chaos. We're going to want to come back with stat form for this thing. Okay. I guess that's the vault. Okay, there's no way it's in the vault. So I suspect it's over here. And I'm right. We're RC++, so should be just fine in here. Although we're gonna have to fight an Ice Fiend, possibly several. Another animal skin. That's cute. Well. How do I want to kill the Ice Fiend? No holy word. I guess we're just gonna have to BVC him. Kill these little ice devils first. Probably berserk up and just wreck him, you know. Oh, he torments me immediately. Okay, we can just avoid him. I'm cool with that. Didn't find anything good in here anyway. Let's see if we can't get out without fighting him. Yes, we can. Unless he picked something up, I think we're totally fine. Curing. I guess I'll take acid, immolate. Book of Power is useless to us. We're not going to be, I mean, we're not going to be iron shotting. Not on this guy. Wow. He's surviving a lot more than I thought he would. That's a really good shield. Minus cast, though. +5 regen. I think I'm... I just realized I forgot that I was wearing Shield of Resistance. Nothing beats that. Ah, yes, there's this little antechamber here. I wanted to kill the guy who can ruin my kill hole first. Okay, this isn't working. Let's leave. I think we have to blink, unfortunately. Okay. Gotta do a little bit of stair dancing here. Now, even though that guy, he won Troll Transmuter before me, we can still snag the high score. I may do more runes than usual this time. I mean, if I find stat form, this is a perfectly valid character to do a 15 rune clear on. wonder if I can hit him with large rocks while he's Val clutched. Yeah, seems to work pretty well. Let's blink. Well, we can't blink. Let's use a scroll of summoning, actually. And then blink. I really want this elementalist dead, so take him out. Well, I guess he didn't want to go down, so... Oh. This kill hole is all kinds of screwed up. Whoa. A lot of electrocution screwing me today. Still a lot of damage. PVC large rock combo though. Very good. Now we're starving. He didn't die. Okay, this is a silent situation. We still have a silence, so this is safe. Wow, none of them want to leave corpses. Now, if we're lucky, there's going to be a book in here with stat form. But even if not, we've got Val Clutch very, very, very castable at this point. Got him. Is that Spellbinder I see? think once we take Earth to 17, we can probably stop. Oh, dang. Glaive of Protection. Not good. All heroism. Let's see if we can't just kill him and we succeed. Oh. I had caps lock on and I was trying to cast Animate Dead instead of Borgnor's. Okay. Let's take a step. Let's heal wounds. Okay. Gonna have to silence. We've blown all 3 silences here, but the plus side is this should be the last place in the game where we truly need silence. Later on we'll have more stuff going on that we can use to take out liches and things. Come on, stat form. No stat form. Wait, we have 1 wing left. Nope. No, we're full on slots. Got some interesting rings. Wow, star slow. But it's really good until we get stat form. Can we still cast Borgnors with 4 intelligence? I guess so. I mean, this gives me our core. No, we could have 3 guardian spirits if we wanted to, but unfortunately stacking them does absolutely nothing. 11 and 17 versus 13 and 16. We don't have our poise when we wear the moon troll armor. Big regen, but we don't really need it. I think we'll wear it on account of the fact that it has less encumbrance. If I wear the Swamp Dragon scales, yeah, I fail spells more often. So we get regen from this. And later when we're going into staff form, we'll have the regen when we're out of form, which is nice. We're regenerating very quickly. We get regen from the two pips of regen from the troll armor, and I'm also a troll. I suppose I could find an amulet of regeneration and wear that too. I could be wearing the shield as well. It'd be kind of funny. But yeah, this is a real shame. We found 2 manuals of shields, which is... There's some irony there because we don't need to train any more shields. But no statue form, so... I'm curious about something. I wear both Rings of Wizardry. Is Shatter below 100%? No, it's not. Okay, that's fine. Well, we're in a spot where we could do slime if we wanted to, and I think we will. We got 4 scrolls of summoning, which is enormous. Let's just go down there. I forgot we have a strange shaped body, so we're suffering from a lack of AC anyway. If we try to wear big armor, that's yet another reason to use statue form if we can find it. Alright. Let's just train our combat for a while. We've got Vile Clutch and it does basically nothing for us down here, so... Okay, well, heroism. Perhaps I should have finessed. We got a blink. This sucks. He just didn't want to die. Well... Let's bring up Shroud of Galubria, Beastly Appendage, and Regenerate. Pull all this stuff up. We'll Berserk. Kill it all. It's a little better. Trying to fight a titanic slime. It's not so fun. Not so fun when there's a blob corroding you. Remember, our defense is blow. So... something to keep in mind. The further we get from the staircase, the more dangerous this is. I've already had to blow through 1 blink scroll. We can't really teleport in here safely. I probably shouldn't even be berserking to kill these guys, but it is kind of convenient and doesn't use piety like finesse does. Perhaps I should train some more throwing. Oddly enough, this guy I'm not worried about at all. He does good damage, but his freezing doesn't do jack to me anymore, so... It's heroism. Got him. I almost want to go get Wands of Paralysis. Alas, we do not have agility, so TRJ is going to be a little tougher. Not sure what I can really do to make that less terrible. I mean, we'll definitely haste and might for that. But we're going to be tanking with the face, basically. But we've got all the resistances we need. That's the saving grace, I guess. It's just TRJ hits so hard that it doesn't really matter what resistances you have. You're going to be taking some damage from him. This is okay, we're finessed, so it was less bad than it looked. Okay, gotta be really careful here. Scroll of Summoning is a little bit janky down here. It's the sort of received wisdom as to how to do this, but unfortunately it can give you like regular jellies that die super easily. Zot Trap. That's ugly. Oh, why haven't I learned Passage? Wasn't that available? Yeah. We could actually cast it now and buy that. Let's blink. Wait, why am I blinking next to a Zot Trap? Durr. Okay, this is better. Let's go to the staircase. Let's go get Pog. I don't care if it takes a few extra turns. Completely worth it. I could have finished out the slime before I did that, but Pog is just too good for me to pass it up at this point. Hello, TRJ. And Pog immediately shows its value. However, okay, I rolled the dice on a direction to dig, and it looks like the gamble paid off. Well, maybe not, maybe. Dang. Okay, this is the top. That's the top of the level. I think I've gambled wrongly. Maybe I was right the first time. I sure wish I had. Well, you know what? Let's just look for another way down, and of course we've got this very awkward, very, very obnoxious sort of slime here. Okay, okay, cool. We made it. Connected. Okay. Well, we'll definitely heroism. I guess I'm gonna use a scroll of summoning. We'll just fight. A little surprised we haven't suffered more in the way of mutations, but I can't say I'm unhappy about that. We've burned through, well, we're approaching half of our food being burned through trying to do all this, but the reward is that we have a secondary path now to slime. Wow, that's ugly. All this berserking is using up my food. Minus 20% MP, still not awful. It's not good, but we can live with that. You gotta be kidding me with this. Oh, that's what I'm talking about when I say Berserk is dangerous. Okay, we've cleared the level. We're paying a dear price for it, which is 30% MP. But we've cleared the level. We're gonna haste. I'll step into my office over here. I'll use might. We've already got our core and our C+++, so can't possibly improve the situation there. Just wait a turn, wait another turn. Take a step. Take a step. Net him. Step here. And then we summon. We summon again. And get robbed a little less this time. Net him. I think we're just going to have to start attacking now. Actually, I'm going to summon one more time. Okay, there we go. Now he can't make allies. It took 3 summoning scrolls to make this happen, but I'll take it. And we kill him. Where else am I going to use my summoning scrolls, honestly? Alright. That's a dead TRJ. I have apparently been wearing a ring of wizardry this whole time instead of my dexterity. Oops. I'm a poison. Meh. More books that don't have statue form. Portal projectile could be useful. Not statue form. Okay. Interesting. Are we just gonna spend the whole game in Moon Troll leather armor, I guess? By the way, these are actually good mutations. I'm fine with this trade-off. 4 extra shields, 2 extra AC for a little mana. That's fine. Ruined blowgun. Okay, +5 blowgun, that's nice. Might at some point be able to use needles. In fact, why don't we grab needles of paralysis? Just in case. We're probably gonna get throwing up there at some point. Passages below 10%, very good. We're so heavily invested into casting now that there's basically no way that I'm not gonna continue it at this point. I suppose I could go kill Lerny with large rocks. Oh, let's grab these large rocks. Yeah, let's finish Swamp 4. Why not? This way we'll be done with... Lair forever. We'll never have to come back here. I'm fascinated. I'm actually fascinated. She didn't move at all, despite the fact that we've done like 2 branches. Okay. I could teleport, but I don't want to waste it. Can we kill her? Heroism. I could finesse and probably pog. Yeah, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. A cloud. Nice. Slow. We'll finesse. We'll enter the portal. We get a good portal. Start throwing some large rocks. I don't particularly care if I lose them in the water. No problem. And Lerny dies. Easy peasy. What's going on here? Oh, it's a... little locked off area, and we picked up the wand anyway. Okay, 3 runes. We'll do vaults next. I think I'm gonna do Tomb and maybe 15 runes out of spite if I find stat form, just because the game's been so stingy about that. It'd be nice if Roxanne would spawn. Oh boy. Right, I have Val Clutch. Let's not forget about that. I went through the trouble to get that online, so let's put it to good use. Just start slow. No thanks. We can drop this Demon Blade, I'm never going to use it. Can drop Javelins. Ah, we got translocations to 10. Well, until we actually find staff form, I'm not going to waste time trying to train transmutations. cool demon. We can mostly tab through here, which is a welcome change, although it's a little spooky to do, considering that our defenses are still rather bad. It's just that I kill things quickly, so as long as I get good RNG. I mean, the shield's good. Hey, there it is. Okay, let's amnesia off some stuff we haven't used. We're definitely not using Beastly Appendage. Pass wall, not likely to be useful, but we should keep it. Animate Dead will be useful in Vaults 5, perhaps. Corpse Route we're pretty much done with. Didn't even use that at all, but I thought it could be useful. Realistically, I don't think we're going to be casting Shroud of Galubria as useful as it is. Technically, you should do it every single fight, but it's just not worth the effort. Okay, stat form, 75%. That's fine. We'll train nothing but transmutations and perhaps Earth until we get that thing online. Actually, hold up. Well, we'll keep this ring on hand if we need our core, but 2 wizardry lets us cast staff form. Kind of. Oh yeah. That's sweet. Stone claws. Interesting rings. Whoa! Brooch of Shielding. Well, we're definitely going to be saving money for that. That's really sweet. Yeah, I may do 15 runes on this. No team has found Ignatio yet, so it might behoove me to full clear a few pan floors. I may memorize Lesser Beckoning at some point. Well, my AC is actually terrible in stat form. 24 AC. Kind of funny. Because our spell power is bad, is why. We'll get there though. We will. I might even get intelligence for some of these last level ups. Oh boy. Could, in theory, get 2 LCSs right in my face and die there, but thankfully I didn't. Okay. The goal is to hopefully get to the point where we don't need wizardry to cast stat form. We can drop this thing because we're getting all the R poison R like we need from stat form. Oh. Well, okay then. All right, we're not stat form anymore. Are we dead? We're not dead. Okay. Yeah, the stuff is mited. I think we have to blink. And then I'm gonna ice blast, and that didn't kill it. That's just fear? And pog out of here? I'm trying to get too clever here is what I'm doing. All right, one more. Harpies are a big deal. They really can ruin your day. Hold up, we're not done. Party's not over. I'm gonna fear again. Goodbye. So we have one blink scroll left. I really need to start being a little more careful. It's completely wasted. I didn't have to engage all that crap. I didn't have to try to immolate for funsies. I just did. And it led me to have to use resources to save myself. We're going to buy blinking. I didn't mean to get the teleport as well, but that's fine. I do remember I do want to buy that Brute for shielding, but we're having a bit of a bad time, so we'll get there. Now, if I do 15 runes, I'm going to want to abandon Oka. It's not to say he's bad in Extended, he's quite nice, it's just that I'd like to have an easier time than what he affords. I'm thinking Mochleb. Final floor of vault before V5. Transmutations is up to 10. I'm just going to train fighting for a second. I want to try something. Okay. Using stat form still only takes my AC to 25. And castability is 4%, not bad, although that's with the rings. I'll take the rings off here in a second. Okay. And it becomes 14%. Let's take it up to 13, I guess. This has been a bit of a cursed run. I've almost died a couple of different ways now. Three times, actually. The first was that harrowing shaft that took me to bees and then grinder. The second was that, admittedly, my own fault misplay from what do you call it? The wrath or penance, I guess it's called. And then the third time with those harpies, which again was my fault. So 2 out of 3, my fault. Shafts are something that just should be removed and haven't been yet. Or rather, should be removed in the early game. They're perfectly fine past roughly D5. But when your character has basically no resources, it's not so good. Oh, he's got distortion. I just noticed that. Okay. That's fine. If he abysses me, I'll just get the rune. Yeah. The Adden is charmed. Oh no. Okay. That's fine, Oka. I'm cool enough to be able to not die to your wrath now. Have I mentioned that I really despise the conduct for Oka? We're gonna teleport. Yeah, Oka is the god of not being able to do clever things with Immolate. And honestly, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. He'll let you do sneaky things like stabbing people on like TSO. But if you charm something and then use it to attack its buddies, that's okay too. But if you charm something and you use it as a suicide bomber, putting what do you call it? Putting Immolate on it and then having it explode, then you're a bad guy. Or if your allies get hit by Immolate, which is bound to happen in a chaotic battle. You know, there's going to be a little bit of friendly fire. I understand mechanically it's probably more designed for mechanics than theme, but thematically it doesn't make any sense, and I don't... Most importantly, and this is the bottom line, I don't think it makes the game much more interesting. You know? But that's just my opinion, man. Okay, I'm gonna grab Disto here. So now we have a path to the Abyss if we want it. Things are looking pretty solid for my plan to do 6 runes before deaths, which gets me a banner, which apparently is worth points. So I messed up by not doing that before. Do I want to do Vaults 5 now? Kinda. I'm gonna take a little break, actually. Next time we'll possibly do Vaults 5. We'll definitely do Crypts. We may do Tomb, but I think the path is gonna look like V5, Crypts, Abyss, and then Tomb. But we'll see. Probably in between. Well, let me think about this. I might swap to TSO or something. I might swap to TSO after V5, but we will see. Until next time, I am signing out.